Hello everyone, I'm here to tell you a little bit about neuro-linguistic programming. This is a new branch that was developed in the mid-70s by Richard Bandler and John Grinder. Both are Americans, and they started to study people who were succeeding about treating other people, very famous and successful therapists. They didn't know how, but they would affect people in a very exquisite way. And so people would get better and better, and they started to ask themselves, what's happening here? And they found out that those people were using strategies that were affecting their clients. And so they started to model all those people, and those people become great people, and so a whole new field started from that time. And NLP helps us to use the best that we have inside of ourselves. How much pleasure can you get? That's a sentence that Dr. Richard Bandler keep asking people all the time. How much pleasure can you get in your life? And so I'd like to start this process with a very simple exercise. I want you to close your eyes or keep it open, it's up to you. And I want you to go back to a moment in your life in which you lived your best. You were dealing with things in a great way. You were dealing with lots of things inside yourself in a very nice way. Either the good things or the bad things. Perhaps it was a moment in which you were suffering or going through things or being happy. But anyway, whatever was happening to you, you found a way to deal with that in a whole different way. You've somehow found resources inside of yourself, and those resources made you just deal with the situation in a very resourceful way. I want you to stop this video if you need, anytime you want, but I want you to find first in your memories a moment in your life very similar to what I am suggesting here now. Okay, if you found this moment now, I want you to close your eyes or not, and I want you to come back to that moment. Just a step inside, come back in time. It's like a time machine. You go through time and you return to that specific moment in your life. And I want you to go there and again feel, again see, hear everything that is happening there. How it is to see the world, feel the world, and hear the world, and hear yourself talking about what's happening around you when you are again back to the state, to this very moment, feeling and experiencing all those things inside. How's that? You don't have to explain me in a very scientific way. All I want you is to go inside and have this experience fully. And once you have this experience, I want you to put both hands here in your belly, below the belly button, and try to concentrate all those things that you are feeling in this specific point here. And while you're doing that, just let yourself flow into this state and live it, try it, make it very special again. And once you center in this point, everything you're feeling now, just let it go up here to your chest and open your heart for all those feelings that you are trying, that you are experiencing now, and let it go to your head and open your mind, your head to everything that you are experiencing now, becoming more alert, more aware of everything that's happening around you. And at the same time, feel that you are in touch with this earth and with the universe, and with lots of fields, with a big field around you where many things are just happening. You don't have to know about everything that's happening, just feel it around you right now. Okay. And keep your hands here in your belly, below the belly button, and just feel all those things inside you. And while you are in this state of excellence, just let it go, just let it move inside your body, inside your mind, You don't have to explain, just have to let it happen with you. Just let it go, just let it happen with you. And imagine that you are in a circle of excellence or something like that. You can create this image or feel it or tell it to yourself, or maybe a little bit of all those things. And while you go through all those things, I want you to imagine in another circle near you a challenge that you are facing in your life today. Something that is bothering you, or you are worried about, or something that you have to do when you are not exactly sure about it, but staying in the circle of excellence while you notice that there is this other circle with this other thing there. I want you to look, see, and feel from inside the circle of excellence, this other circle, and I want you to go there mentally or physically. You can do this walking, moving around, whatever pleases you more. I want you to visit that circle, to study the circle. Probably when you get there, you're going to face many feelings and things and subjects. Some of them you may deal with them quite well. Some others probably you face challenges inside yourself. It's okay. Okay, it's all right. All you have to do is to notice that. You don't have to like it, you don't have to accept it, you don't have to enjoy it. All you have to do is to see, hear, feel, learn to all those things. And when you are in that situation, the situation which you are visiting now, how do you make that happen? What do you do? When you feel lack of resources inside yourself, how do you do that? Because you are okay, then problems start. How do you make problems start? You first start thinking or making images or telling something to yourself. Take a piece of paper and just write down everything that you do. Stop this video whenever you feel like and just write down everything that you do. Every detail, how you start, then you do what, then you do what, and then you do what. Just let it happen. Try it, write it, know it more. Okay. Once you finish that part, I want you to return to the circle of excellence. Put your hands in the same place around the belly button, below the belly button, while you just see, hear, and feel everything again that you were trying, you were experiencing again. Take a deep breath and just let the fact that you are inside of the circle of excellence take you again. And I want you to find in the circle of excellence all the resources that you can possibly find inside of yourself to deal with that situation. Among the many possibilities, just find 2 or 3 that are really, really important and that you know, or intuitively know, or rationally know, or maybe both, that can deal with that situation in a great way. And while you are in touch with that, I want you to kind of build a second skin and a circle of energy around you that are made of those resources. It somehow protects you and keep you safe, and at the same time in touch with all the resources that you have inside of yourself. Okay, you may stop this video and take the time that you need to build this second skin, this kind of energy field around you. And once you have it done now, I want you to visit that circle again, taking with you that second skin, and just go there, mentally or spatially, walking to another area near where you are, and visit the situation again while using the second skin, or this thing made of energy and resources, and see, hear, and feel how different you now go through the experience. What changes in terms of what you see, hear, and feel there? What happens now? You may stop this video whenever you feel like and write down everything that changes. How better you know or don't know that you can deal with that in a better way. What's different? What are you learning? Some of this learning may come to you right now, and unconsciously, you're unconscious now. Listen to me listening to me will make you feel many things, perhaps along the day, along the week, or at night while you sleep and dream. Just notice that. And when you finish, take whatever time you need, return to the circle of excellence, put your hands below your belly button, and finish this exercise in touch with all those resources inside of yourself. And I want you to repeat this exercise at least for 21, 30 days. It doesn't have to be consecutive days. Just let it happen, just make it happen. And keep repeating that and keeping writing all that you hear, see and feel different when you visit the challenging circle where the problem was, wearing this second skin or energy field made of all your resources inside. And whatever you were learning, just put it in a journal. Make a journal, and during this 30 days, 21, 30 days, do a journal and write down your experiences, the challenges, the changes in the perception, and everything that you can feel in your life. Because this is the life that we have to make the better decisions. You can stuck in the problems and stay there for the rest of your life. You can do therapy for the rest of your life, or you can start today challenging the way that you feel things. Because if you don't feel very well about your life, about that thing, is because you are thinking, which means seeing images, talking to yourself, and feeling things in a very specific way and order. When you do it in a different way, consciously or unconsciously now, you start to do new things and you start to behave differently and you start doing things in a new way. So you get out of that step number 1, 2, 3, 4, and you do something new and you have a whole new experience and you create a whole new meaning about the things that are happening in your life. That's your life. You are the one who's supposed to make the change. You need to find new ways to just live better and happier. Okay?